I remember there was a Pp Rebalance that was supposed to come out early 2025, which is today, and it was only about slightly nerfing aim. Okay? But apparently there's been some rebalances surrounding pretty much everything, or at least various aspects of the Pp rework. Kind of interesting because mrekk, I remember him losing a lot more Pp than this. Right now he only loses 1k, which brings him still to nearly 31,000. That's pretty crazy. Lifeline still earns. That's all I need to know. But let me just see what happens over here. Also high BPM acute angle jumps bonus. So it just simplifies the algorithm apparently. So I don't think it's neither a nerf or a buff necessarily. Fixed slider end drop penalty. Now, by calculating real number of difficult sliders, we get way less accidental nerfs on maps that don't have slider difficulty spikes. Another difference is that instead of cubing the nerfing factor, it is being applied directly to the aim difficulty, which is subject to change. So, does this address Lost Umbrella and Obama Scramble? Like, that's what this rework is? Use last angle while nerfing repeated angles on acute bonus. So does that mean that this nerfs repeated jumps which are all the same pattern? Changes to the acute bonus meant the current angle will be relevant to the core bonus instead of the last angle. I mean, we all knew that, right? However, the repetition nerf wasn't changed to account for this. This changes the repetition nerf to use the last angle instead of the last set angle and bumps the acute multiplier for balancing. Now, can somebody translate this? What do you even do? If the jump is the same constantly, nerf it. Alright, simplify angle bonus formula. Aim balancing, now that's kind of interesting. This changes a few multipliers to adjust values to be closer to community's expectations. It's just a flame multiplier to get the values up. Oh, it's a flat one? Speed is being buffed slightly to keep values on non-acute maps closer to 0 because they get slightly nerfed by the wide angle bonus change. Okay, so it's just something in collaboration with the wide angle bonus change in order not to fuck up the values too much. Punish speed PP for scores with high deviation. This rework targets mainly raked scores, with some double tapped and heavily meshed scores being affected too. What the fuck? They're using UR as a part of the PP system? No, wait. It estimates UR on a speed nodes, and if it's too high, above 200, applies extra punishment. The bigger speed difficulty, the more punishment for bad UR. How do you estimate the UR of a play? There's gotta be some information for every single input in the replay file. Ooh, my goodness gracious, my friends. Now that is a fat nerf. By God, man. From 1300 to 730. Good God, easy speed is out of the window right now. We are going back to the 2016-2017 era when 1-2 jumps will be the only viable meta? Man, I wish! If only they weren't 350 BPM. Man, a man can dream. A man can dream. It basically nerfs low ec on low OD and buffs low ec on high OD. That must be the most controversial one. Do we have some examples? You won't find many people that get nerfed by that change except Raked Up. Stan? Wait, Stan the GOAT is here? Yo, big man, let's fucking go. I'm learning so much. Speed deviation balance slightly unnerves the effects of the above high deviation punishments for log-like scores. No US page available. There are a lot of changes that are part of just making aim less stupid code-wise and fixing 300 BPM jumps. Okay, I see, yeah. No, it must be pretty hard to put it into words, especially when you're trying to explain it to us. Aim rebalance. Acute nerfed. Aim globally buffed. Undo of the total deviation changes. Okay, that is kind of interesting. Fix spinners not increasing cumulative strain time in flashlight diff calc. There's a bug in flashlight where flashlight PP skyrockets if spinner is really close to a circle. Hard Rock flashlight go from 560 to 250? Rest in peace. This is why you don't gotta get that temptation to farm these maps, okay? Do most aim players of all skill level get nerfed? I think only the really broken maps get nerfed. 350, all the new stuff like Zetsubou Plantation and whatnot. Yeah, there we go, Zetsubou Plantation. I mean, it's a slight nerf, all things considered. Antidote gets nerfed. All these new generation maps. But to be fair, I'm looking at mrekk, so what's gonna be meta now? I suppose that it's always gonna be aim anyway. Except maybe, like, okay. Here's the thing. The main problem with those slop aim maps is combo scaling removal. There's gotta be a balance somewhere. I would never be against combo scaling removal, okay? Like, it's fucking goated. It's a great change that there was to the PP system. But maybe if a map is fucking short as shit, there can be somewhere to balance it. Because, again, my good mate Flap is out here playing Are You For Me or Love Is Like a Lobotomy or like Chug With You. And then even if you miss a couple times, you're still getting plenty of PP. Or if you slider break 3 times in a map that's 300 combo, he still gets 777. There's gotta be something better just to discourage mappers from doing this. Because we are entering a new age of big ol' slop. I'm not sure if that's the direction we want to take with all these very short maps. We need some way to discourage mappers from just taking good songs and cutting them down to 40 seconds. Because that's the most bullshit part about those maps. Like, Zetsubou Plantation TV size is not something that should exist. You know what I mean? People are out here cutting 130 songs down to 40 seconds. Yes, that's what's happening. And that's fucked up. We don't want to live in a world like this, okay? The 1K economy has been put in shambles by Zetsubou Plantation. I've seen people skip 1.1k, 1.2k, going straight to 1.3k. I don't know, but let's check some accounts. I mean, who can we check if not? Anybody getting nerfed? That ain't me, baby. That ain't me. I'm so sorry to say, my friends. I am gaining a fat 16 pp, which is not a lot. But I'm also not losing a lot. What gets nerfed though? I am okay with that. I am totally fine. I played those maps for 1 week, as you can see. They got in my plays, now they are nerfed, and that's totally fine with me. How is your nerfs so fine? Because I fucking suck at high BPM jumps. So of course I don't get nerfed. Bordias, Atlas, Jappa the Kappa, I mean it's all the very fast aim players. Although I'm not familiar with Fem Kitty or Plasma no! Plasma no! Oh, you flew too close to the sun. mrekk can lose 2000 pp and still be rank 1. So it doesn't really matter, but... Dude, yam potato, just a touch. Again? Again? How does he do it? Every rework, he gets buffed the most. How the fuck? You know, there's only one way to judge a Pp rework. Where is Freedom Dive? Bad rework. We need to remake this from scratch, Stan. We need to do this from scratch, my friend. It's over. I almost thought this was a good rework, but now I changed my mind. Most definitely. That's a shame. I'll give you another 6 months to fix this, okay? Don't worry about it.